Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for coming by. The Rideshare Hub is a great place for Uber and Lyft drivers as well as people interested in driving rideshare to learn how to make more money. And that's exactly what we are talking about today. I'm going to be breaking down 10 ways that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money. So I hope you're excited as I am. You know, as you can see, I'm even wearing a rideshare shirt. I am passionate about it. I am an Uber and a Lyft driver myself. But before I get into all of it, give the video a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. I really do appreciate you hitting the thumbs up button. And also subscribe if you want to be notified every single time I do post a video about Uber and Lyft. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's break down the 10 ways that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money. Alright, so the first way that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money is with a tablet company. It's a brand new tablet company called Play Octopus. If you are an Uber and a Lyft driver and you have completed 100 rides and drive at least 100 rides per month, Play Octopus will send you a free tablet to put on the back of your headrest for your passengers to play games on. It's completely free. There's a free data plan. You know, you don't need to use your own phone data or Wi-Fi or anything. And you make money. You can make up to $100 extra per month. And so that's a great way to make some extra money. You know, you can pay for your car payment or some of your car payment or for your gas or oil changes. You know, everything does add up. And I will also leave links in the description below to some of the services that I do talk about, as well as Play Octopus and the future ones that I'm talking about in this video. So the second way that you can make more money as an Uber and a Lyft driver is through a company called Cargo. Cargo is probably, you might have heard their name or seen an ad for them, but they are super legit and they actually have a partnership with Uber. So if you actually go to the Uber website, you can find Cargo on there somewhere. They have a partnership with them and they send you a free box of snacks. I actually just saw an interview that T-Pain did with Cargo. It was like a collaboration. I thought that was super cool. So T-Pain approves of it. And but basically they send you a free box of snacks and your passengers can get some free samples and even buy snacks from that. So you don't have to fill up your car with snacks and out of your own pocket. And drivers can make on average around $100 per month, and around 10% of drivers make around $300 extra per month. So if you're a full-time driver, that is a lot of extra money you can make. Alright, and the third way that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money is with the Uber debit card. The Uber debit card has cash rewards for drivers whenever you're using it to fill up gas, and you also can get free cashing out, so you don't have to pay those 50 cents every time you want your money. You know, if you want to cash out daily, it's included with the Uber debit card. So that's also a great way to make some extra rewards and save some money too. Alright, and the fourth thing that Uber and Lyft drivers can use to make more money, well, it's actually saving money, and I'm using it right now, guys. This is my phone. This is a phone provided by Gig Mobile. It's $12.50 a week. Honestly, it's a no-brainer. They send you an iPhone, unlimited data, text, talk, whatever. I just canceled my old phone plan with Verizon because this one was so much cheaper. So I definitely recommend doing that. Again, that's not necessarily a way to make extra money, but it's a way to save money, so that way you can profit more. So in the end, yeah, it will lead to you profiting more in your business. It's a business expense too, so you know, usually you can use it as a tax write-off. Alright, and the fifth way that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money is by wrapping up your car. So depending on what kind of car you have, you can wrap up your car. You can use a company called Wrapify. There's another company called Referral Cars, Carvertise. There is a bunch. Look up in your area, because I know Wrapify is not in every single area. They are expanding all the time, but you know, you might have to look in your state, but you can wrap up your car. And some people can make up to $300 to $400 extra per month just by putting like advertisements for different companies on your car. So that's pretty cool. All right, now number 6, the 6th way to make extra money Now this one is super exclusive. I believe they do have a 30-day waiting period on this. I actually used to help them get more users, but they told me, hey Dylan, can you take your links down because you're referring too many people. But the company is called Steereo. They are pretty cool. I'll just leave a link for you. You guys can sign up. I don't have a referral code or anything anymore, but basically what Steereo is, it's an app on your phone. So while you're driving, you pull up your phone and you play music through their app. They have different set playlists. They have like hip hop, R&B, like, I don't know, contemporary or mainstream, whatever. And every single song that plays, you get paid extra money. It's basically like an advertising service, so people, you know, promote their songs to your rideshare passengers. It's combining radio with like streaming, you know, it's a whole thing. But you can make some extra money with it, and I know people who make like an extra $100 per month with it. So, yeah, definitely check out Steereo as well. All right, now the 7th way that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money is by tips. So if you didn't know, if you're a new driver, you get to keep 100% of your tips, which is super cool. You are allowed to accept cash tips. I actually didn't even know if you were legally allowed to accept cash tips, but you can. They told me. Maybe I'll pull a screenshot up of that. I DM'd them on Twitter and asked them just to verify because I was hearing different answers. But you can accept tips as a driver either through the app or in cash. And there are a lot of ways to increase your tips. If you're just driving around, you know, not really talking to your passengers, if you're, I don't know, a bad driver, you probably won't get that many tips. But if you go above and beyond, you know, you're super safe, super smooth, you don't speed, you're not speeding around the corners, running red lights, stop signs, and you actually just ask your passengers how they are. You know, you don't need to talk to them all day long or through the whole car ride, but really just providing a safe, smooth ride. Literally, I've had rides, well, I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself, but I've had rides that are completely silent, but I always make sure to drive super safely and smoothly and gotten great tips. So that's probably my biggest advice on how to get more tips, is just drive safely, smoothly, follow the laws of the road. All right, now the 8th way to make more money as an Uber and a Lyft driver, this one I haven't heard a lot of people talk about, and there isn't that much information on it just because it does involve taxes. And you know, I don't want to give out tax advice because I'm not a CPA, I'm not a certified public accountant, but there are some ways to save money when at the end of the year when you're doing your taxes. So I highly recommend talking to an accountant. They usually don't cost that much to talk to, and they can give you some really good advice on how to set yourself up to do your taxes properly. I will say, just to track all of your miles and save your receipts for anything that is related to your rideshare business. But again, I'll just say talk to an accountant, and you know, maybe they can help you out with taxes, because that's what they do. So that's a really good way to save money. All right, number 9, the 9th way to make more money or save more money so you can profit more is by using an electric car. So this car right here, guys, you know, there's no engine in the car, there's no you know, it's not a gas powered engine. This is a fully electric car, so I don't have to spend any money on gas. Using an electric car just really makes sense economically and also environmentally. You know, you're not putting up as much CO2 and gases into the air, and it's just, but also, you know, for the sake of this video, it's a lot cheaper to use electricity than it is to, you know, fill up your gas tank all the time. I hate going to gas stations, I hate paying for gas, so driving an electric car, you know, like a Tesla or you know, Chevy has a good electric car, Toyota Prius, I think they might have a fully electric one now. Don't quote me on that. I know they do have a hybrid one at least, but a lot of cars, Audi, Jaguar, a lot of big companies are now coming out with electric cars. And I actually heard an interview with Elon Musk. Somebody asked him, hey Elon, what do you think about all these companies coming out with electric cars? They're gonna, you know, do you fear that they might beat you? And he literally said, guys, I don't care if they beat me. I think it's great that other companies are going electric, and if all the companies go electric and beat me, he said he would still be just as happy as if Tesla you know, was the best. He basically just is really looking out for the world, and so I thought that was really cool. I mean, just, and everyone knows in the future, well, maybe not everyone, but I personally think that in the future most cars will be electric, just because it does make more sense. But you can use an electric car for Uber and Lyft, and you will save a lot of money, and you're not paying for oil changes and normal maintenance costs that come with a gas-powered car. All right, in the 10th way, this is probably by far the #1 way you will save. You could possibly save yourself thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars with this, and that way you can profit those thousands of dollars more. But it is using a used car for Uber and Lyft. If you're using a brand new car to drive Uber and Lyft all the time, if you're doing it part-time, that's fine. You know, I'm a part-time driver. If I putting on a couple hundred miles a week on your car is no big deal. But if you're driving 1,000, I know some people even driving almost 2,000 miles a week, if you're doing that on a brand new car, your car will depreciate in value so fast. But if you're driving a used car, you know, let's say your car is only valued at around $5,000 or $10,000, every mile that you put on your car is gonna cost a lot less for you on depreciation. So even though you might pay a little bit more on maintenance and upkeep with your car than if you went out and bought a brand new car, you will save way more money on depreciation alone. So I highly recommend, if you're driving full-time, again, if you're just doing it on the side part-time, it's probably fine to use a newer car. But if you're thinking about doing it full-time, I would just say, if somebody came up to me and say, hey Dylan, I lost my job or whatever, I don't know, I'm in between jobs, whatever, or maybe he has a job, a part-time job, and he want to drive 40 hours a week, and he asked me what kind of car should I get, I said, go find the cheapest car, go on Facebook Marketplace, go on Craigslist, shop around, and lowball everyone and try to get the cheapest car. I would say $5,000 max. Just reach out to a bunch of people, find a bunch of good cars, and throw that out and be like, I have it in cash, or maybe you need to get a loan through your bank or whatever. But whatever, you can figure it out on your own. But I'm just saying, I highly recommend driving a used car if you're gonna be driving full-time for Uber and Lyft. All right guys, so those are the 10 ways that Uber and Lyft drivers can make more money. I know if you've been following me for a while, some of these might be, repeat for you. I know I did add in a few new ones on this one, so this is my most up-to-date. You're watching this, I'm making this in September 2019, so this is the most up-to-date ways you can make more money. These companies are popping up all the time that pay Uber and Lyft drivers, so make sure you are subscribed, because I will make update videos whenever they do come out, so you guys are the first to know. So hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and go on your phone settings and make sure you're getting your phone notifications so you know when I post. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to get some merch, it is currently on sale at Merch Club. merchclub.co/rideshare-hub. I'll leave a link in the description to that too if you want. I know a lot of links in the description, guys. But yeah guys, it is super soft and comfy, as you can see. I can go to sleep in this thing too, or I can go out to dinner or to the bar, whatever. I can drive in this thing, drive rideshare in this thing. So anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Give the video a big thumbs up, super big. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And again, have a great day. Okay, I hope to see you soon. I will talk to you all later. Good night. Good afternoon. I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys next time.